All right. Is the computer called Jen? Did you just say? No, right. So we have power coming up in 5 minutes. Woo! Thanks. Mum said you sent her a very nice email back explaining in detail all of the things. So. Oh, there we go. Will the delay match up perfectly with what I'm doing is the question. Okay, general chat. Okay, we're good to go. So, which am I staying on this one or?
Yeah, stay on that one. Use that one as well.
Use that one as well. Okay.
Talk to your fans. At the end, just give it a plug in there afterwards.
Cool. So, do you think I need to do it between classes? Yeah.
Just in case.
Cool. All right. So, white mic, non-white mic is on. Do we need to collect that to the Zoom? Okay. Oh, I can hear myself now.
You can hear the conversation. A second's okay, but that's good. You've just got to do that fellow. He should work in 3 minutes. Boom.
Okay. Power.
I'm going to stalk outside for a bit, so that'll make me.
When are we going live, Chris? We're live now. Oh gosh. Oh. Are we actually live? Hi world. We're live. Exciting times. Welcome on into Power 12. So, nice, fast, funky sequence for you. So, a little bit of standing, a little bit of plank, dog and core. We build up the sequence as time goes on. Got jazzy new mics here in the studio. Very excited about this. So, exciting things coming up.
Super quality sound.
Awesome. Cool. We've got new mics, which is obviously exciting. Also, what's exciting is we are in the planning stages of getting our outdoor classes up and running. So hopefully they should be ready to go in the next couple of weeks. So just aiming to have some lovely, nice, socially distanced classes around the city so we can get that live class experience and enjoy being outside. So keep your eyes peeled for that. That should be starting relatively soon, and all the info will be coming out very soon. So also, if you're thinking about what that park vibe is like, if you check out on Facebook or on the Rise TV, you can see that Jen and Chris have been out filming in Bowl Hills and some lovely outdoor classes there to check out. So if you haven't done yoga outside before, this is the time. It is a really, really, really lovely way to practice. You get so much out of being outside and being in nature. It's a beautiful way to practice. So definitely something to look forward to. So look out for that. Other exciting things that are happening next week is next Tuesday, we're adding a sculpt class in. So we're going to have 5:30 sculpt, 6:30 power. So the return of my favorite combo, pulped. So we'll also be changing the Tuesday and Wednesday morning schedule, so we're going to have 8:30 flex on a Tuesday morning and 7:30 Pilates on a Wednesday morning. So if you're an early Pilates lover, you now have an early morning Pilates, and if you like your flex, we've got a bit of later flex. So all exciting things starting next week, so that will all be on the schedule anyway. Rise TV, if you haven't managed to quite master what it's about, if you're having any problems anytime, do just drop us a message. So we've now got everything on our lovely new Rise app. Hey Ian. And you can still jump into the Zoom room, and you can link to that through your schedule, through your Wellness Living. And if you're joining us on Facebook or Instagram, you can also jump over to, if you're on Rise TV, and see all the live streaming there as well. All right, we've got 18 seconds to get started. This is all very exciting. Boom, power 12. Oh, this is exactly what we all need today. I need today. All right, let's get going. So come on down and finding your way into a wide-legged child's pose. Knees out wide towards the edges of the mat, big toes together, hips down towards the heels. And we're just getting started here in our child's pose. So starting to just take a moment to settle the body and settle the breath. Deep, full inhales and exhales. So feeling the hips sink down towards the heels, the spine extend, the chest relax between the arms, the eyes and the jaw and the face soften. Feeling space in the lower back and the hips. Seeing if you can maybe start to just slow down, slowing down the breath, slowing down the mind. And just taking 3 more deep breaths in and out here, feeling that inhale, expand the back body, the side body. Exhale, chest releasing down. 2. 1 more really deep inhale. Exhale. And from there, grounding down with the hands, rolling your way up and finding your way to a table pose. So hands are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Thinking about spreading the fingers out really wide, drawing the abdominals in, pressing really hard with the hands into the mat. And from there, we're going to work cat-cow. So inhale, let the gaze lift, rolling the shoulders down the back, stretching out through the chest. And exhale, squeezing in the core, chin to chest, lengthening out through the whole back body. So we're inhaling, opening up, gaze lift, stretching out. And exhale, strong core, squeeze in, arch, 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 chin to chest, reaching up through the back body. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, tuck the toes, press the hips high, finding downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, make sure your pointer finger is facing forwards, the fingers are spread out wide. You're grounding down into the fingertips, into the second knuckle, wrapping the triceps in like you're drawing the creases, the elbows to the sky. Squeeze the core, press as hard as you can with the hands into the mat, extending and lengthening out through the spine, hips to the back of the room. And from there, you might want to start to give the legs a little pedal, maybe take a little stretch through the side body. So downward facing dog, we're thinking about finding space down the back side of the body, so through the calves, the hamstrings, the lower back. We're thinking about letting the spine just release and extend into gravity, and we're strengthening the arms, the abs, a little lift of the quads as well, perhaps, to really help you access that hamstring flexibility. Deep breaths in and out, warming up the body, starting to find space, working here for another 3, inhale. Feel that inhale, lift the hips, extend the spine, exhale, relaxing down 2. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. And from there, start to walk the feet towards the hands, finding your way into a floppy forward fold. Having a little shake, a little wiggle from side to side, maybe pedaling out with one leg, with the other. Again, we're just thinking about finding space, just bringing a little heat, a little movement into the body, taking 1 more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And from there, ground down with the feet, root to rise, lift, extending all the way up to the sky. Inhale, reach and stretch. And exhale, swan dive, folding forwards, bending the knees if you need to, hands plant and head drops. On an inhale, float up high on the fingertips or bring the hands to the shins, squeezing in the core, hips over heels, long flat back. And exhale, plant the hands and step or jump, finding your way to plank. We're thinking about spreading the fingers out wide here. Really press the hands hard into the mat. Shoulders are over wrists, squeezing in the core. Crown of the head and heels are pressing away from each other. From there, moving straight to low plank. So use the toes, move the body weight forward. Start to bend through the elbows into a low plank. Rolling onto the tops of the feet, squeezing the glutes together. Chest through the arms, point the toes up, dog. And exhale your way to a downward facing dog. Just take a few moments to reset your dog. So sometimes coming from our up dog, back bend into our down dog, stretch. We need to just adjust the distance between hands and feet. Just from focusing on finding that version of a down dog that feels lovely for you right now. Inhaling to extend the spine and hips. Exhale, letting the chest reach through the arms. Taking one more breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale. And from there, look to the hands. Little bend of the knees. Hop the feet towards the hands. Inhale, extend and stretch long, flat back. Exhale, fold. Grounding down with the feet, root to rise, lift, extend, tall. And exhale, hands to heart center. Perfect. All right, let's get cracking. It's a balanced sequence, moving the weight into the right foot, engage the right quad. The left foot is going to come into the ankle, the shin, or all the way up onto the inner thigh. You want to press the sole of the foot and the inner thigh towards each other, lifting the hands up to the sky if it feels comfortable, softening the shoulders. Make sure the quad and the glute is engaged. Deep breath in. And out, working on balance, building strength in abs and in the legs. One more breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale. And release. Left foot grounds. Right foot is coming up. Remember, you can come onto the shin, onto the inside of the leg. You're pressing the ankle, foot and thigh in towards each other, squeezing the glutes, softening through the shoulders. Inhaling. Exhaling. Opening through the hips. 3. Deep breaths in and out. Find one spot to focus on. 2. And 1, release. Inhale, rise up, lift up, stretch, maybe a little baby back bend here. And exhale, swan dive, folding forwards, hands plant, head drops. Inhale for a long flat back, stretch out. Exhale, plant the hands, hop, step or jump, find your way to plank. And from there down to a forearm plank, elbows underneath the shoulders, strong through the core. From there, we're using the toes to move the body weight forwards and backwards. Thinking about the core being engaged, we're working into the shoulders. Working here for 5. So thinking about just moving forwards and backwards. Come down to the knees and just hold a forearm plank if you need to. 4. Working into shoulders, into abdominals. 3. Trying to build some heat. 2. And 1. Find your way up to a plank there. From there, use the toes, move the body weight forwards, bend through the elbows, low plank. Rolling onto the tops of the feet, swooping up to up dog. Exhale your way to downward facing dog. Fingers spread out wide, core engaged, and from there we're going to take dog plank roll. So we're going to ripple forwards to a plank, and then bend the knees, scoop it back to down dog. So we're undulating, rippling through the spine, taking this little bend of the knees. So we're starting to get some work into the quads, into the glutes, into the abdominals, rolling out, thinking about strength in the shoulders, in the abdominals. Working here for 3. So rippling up and over. 2. Nice work. 1 more. And find your way back down dog. Take 1 breath in. And from there, looking to the hands, take a hop or step to seated. And taking a double leg forward fold. So soft bend through the knees. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Angle the body forwards and start to shimmy the hips out behind you, finding your way into a double leg forward fold. So this is going to be the first of 5 or 6 rounds. So don't worry if you're not quite your full stretch here. We're just aiming to open up hamstrings and lower back. So ground down with the sit bones. Inhale, lift and stretch the spine. Move the body weight forwards and then relax downwards. Opening up hammies, lower back, preparing for our core sequence. Taking 1 more deep breath in. And from there, roll on up, cross the legs, and let's come to round 2. So find your way to plank. Use the toes, move the body weight forwards, bending to low plank. Inhaling up dog, shoulders back, chest through arms. Exhale your way all the way back down dog. Taking a deep breath in, and from there, look to hands, hop, step, jump towards the hands. Inhale, extend and stretch out long. Exhale to fold. Grounding down with the feet, root to rise, lift up, stretch up. And bring the hands to heart center. All right, from there, moving into tree pose. So right foot is grounded, right quad is engaged, left foot is coming up onto the inner thigh. Remember, you're pressing the sole of the foot and the leg together. You're drawing this right hip back, lifting up with the hands, opening out through the hip, working there for 3. So we're going to move this into a pigeon chair next. 2. And 1. We're going to slide the left ankle onto the right knee, take the hands to heart center, and then start to sink the hips out behind us. Make sure the core is engaged. The right knee is tracking over right ankle, is sinking the hips down low, engaging the muscles, that standing leg. Perfect. Working here, shoulders back, chest reaches towards the thumbs. 2, 1, and release. Left foot grounds, right foot is coming up. So we're pressing the sole of the foot and the inside of the leg towards each other, finding that really strong leg. Lifting up with the hands, softening through the shoulders. Little squeeze of the glutes, working there for 3. Inhale. Exhale, nice job. So start to think about that transition coming up. 2. And one, release. Taking your left ankle onto the right knee, your right ankle onto the left knee, and we're moving into that little pigeon chair. So sending the hips out behind us, flexing that right foot, inhaling, exhaling. Great way to open up through the hip as we strengthen that standing leg. Working here, 3. So find that balance point, send the weight out behind you, 2. And 1, great job. Plant both feet, rise tall, inhale. And exhale, folding forwards, bending the knees if you need to. Hands plant, head drops. Inhale, find that long flat back, stretch it out. Exhale, hop, step or jump to plank. And come on down to a forearm plank. Straight in, elbows under shoulders, jacksaw. Using the toes to move the body weight forwards and backwards. Keeping that core engaged, moving with control. Working here for 5. Remember, you can come to the knees if you need to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finding a side plank here, down on the forearms. If you need to take a kneeling side plank, feel free. Left elbow under left shoulder. From there, we're going to lower and lift the top leg, squeezing in the core, focusing on stability. So we're just challenging our balance here. Really flex or point those right toes to engage the muscles of the leg. 3. Well done, keeping the hips high. 2. And 1. Swap over. Right elbow comes down. Left hand high, option to hold, option to come to kneeling. If you're feeling it, we're lowering and lifting that top foot. Squeezing the glutes, keeping the hips up high, working to shoulder and side body. 5, well done. 4, really squeeze, lift. 3, 2, and 1. Find your way up, all the way up to plank. And from there, we're going to use the toes, move the body weight forwards, lower through low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale your way to a downward facing dog. So once again, spread the fingers out wide, engage the core, send the hips high. Dog plank roll. So we're going to move the body weight forwards, bend the knees, scoop it out. So we're squeezing the core, rippling through the spine. Fast or slow, big or small. Feeling that work in the quads, in the shoulders, using the abdominals to integrate that movement. Working here for 3. Well done. 2. And 1. Come on down to a forearm dog there. So dropping down to the elbows. Hips are high, strong through the core. Hold there, or if you can, right foot grounds, left foot lifts. Inhale. Exhale, drive knee to nose, squeeze the core. Inhale, lift, extend that left foot high. And drive knee to nose. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, drive. Left foot grounds, right foot lifts. Inhale, reaching up, stretching up. And drive knee to nose. Inhale, power up, lift, 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 and squeeze the core, drive right knee to nose. One more time, inhale, and exhale, drive. Right foot meets left, coming all the way up onto the hands, look into the hands, hop to seated, and both legs out in front of you. Inhale, rise up tall, exhale, fold, stretching out. So we're getting into the lower back, into the hamstrings. We're going to take a boat next, so this is going to prepare us. Working here for 3, inhale. Exhale, so relaxing down on the inhale, using the inhale for length. 2. 1 more breath in. And out, come on up there, squeeze the core, find your way to a boat pose. Option to stay there, option to plant the hands behind you. If you can, we're going to cycle the legs forwards. If you can, release the arms, rock on. Working here, squeeze the core. 5, 4, great job. 3, 2, change directions, keep that chest lifted, a little bit harder. 5, well done. 4, 3, 2, 1, and cross the legs, off we go. Round of 3, smashing 3 at plank. Low plank, up dog, downward facing dog, hips up high, stretch out through the spine, take a deep breath in, and bend the knees, hop to hands. Inhale, extend, exhale, fold. Ground down with the feet, root to rise, squeeze the core, lift, and draw the hands to heart center. All right, off we go. Right foot down, left foot up. Tree pose. Engage the muscles of that standing leg. Engage the core, lengthen the spine. Option to lift the hands tall. Make sure you feel really strong throughout the whole of the lower body, softening the shoulders. Pigeon chair in 3. Think about that transition. 2. And 1, left ankle to right knee, sinking the hips down low. Squeeze the core, send the hips out behind you. Focus on opening through the chest, lengthening through the spine. Slight tuck of the pelvis for 3. Inhale. Exhale, great job. Standing half moon next. 2. And 1, slowly taking your right hand down to the right corner of the mat. The left foot is flexed. Left hand can be on the left hip, or it can be up to the sky. We're thinking about engaging the muscles of that right leg, really kicking out with that left foot, pointing or flexing the toes to help engage the muscles of that left leg as we stretch out through the back of that right leg, open through the heart. Working here for 3. Keep the core engaged. 2. And 1, float to standing with control. Left foot grounds, right foot is coming up. And once again, we're thinking about compressing the sole of the foot up into the inside of the leg. And back again, opening up through the shoulders. So with shoulders down, opening through the heart, squeeze the core, working there. 3. Think about that transition. 2. And 1, taking your right ankle onto the left knee, grounding with the feet, hands to heart center, and sending the hips out behind you. Engage the core. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Working here, shoulders back. 3. So think about that transition to standing half moon. 2. And let's take it. Left hand grounds, right hand to right hip or up to the sky. Remember, you'll really need to engage the muscles of both legs to find that balance. Right hand can reach to the sky if you like. Thinking about squeezing in that left glute, that left quad. Really reach and stretch out, like trying to stamp on the back wall. Working in for 3. Inhale. 2. And 1, float to standing, rise tall. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, long, flat back. And plant the hands. Find your way to plank. Come on down to a forearm plank. Elbows are down. From there, we're going to use the toes, move the body weight forwards and backwards, taking a jigsaw. Thinking about squeezing in the core, finding the energy through the back body. Working here for 5. Well done. 4. Find that control. Remember, you can hold if you need to. 3, building strength in shoulders. 2. And 1. Flip it over, take a side plank. Any variations you like. If you're feeling it, lifting and lowering that top right leg. Keeping the core engaged, moving with control for 5. Well done, great job. 4. Working, flexing that top foot. 3. 2. And 1. Swapping over. Right elbow down, left hand to the right sky. Squeeze the core. We're going to lift and lower, really focusing on power and energy. Try not to let the hips drop down for 5. Well done. Try not to rush it. Move with control. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right. One of my favorites, plank. We're going to tap opposite hand to foot. So we're squeezing in the core, piking the hips. You might want to pick the pace up here a little bit. Find that lovely twist through the spine. Feel the core get involved. Nice dynamic stretch through the hamstrings. Working here for 5. So forwards and backwards with control. 4. Well done. 3. Tapping opposite hand to foot. 2. 1 more. And find your way to plank. Use the toes, move the body weight forwards, lowering to low plank. Inhaling up dog. And exhale your way all the way back to your downward facing dog. Spread the fingers out wide. And let's go. We're going to ripple forward to plank and then roll it back to a dog. So we're finding those little, almost like a piston-like movement with the legs, squeezing the core, rolling out through the spine. Find that lovely flow. Working here for 3. Well done. 2. 1 more. And 1, drop down to the forearms, hips up high, strong core. Right foot grounds, left foot lifts, squeeze that left glute. Inhale. Exhale, drive knee to nose. Inhale, reach and stretch. And drive, squeeze knee to nose. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, swapping over there. Left foot down, right foot lifts. Inhale, reach up. And drive knee to nose. Inhale, reach and stretch. And drive. Squeeze the abs. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, right foot down. From there, we're going to come all the way up to a downward facing dog. Spread the fingers out wide, left foot lifts. We're going to take the left knee to left elbow, to right elbow, to left, to right. Squeeze the core, move with control for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to dog, right foot rises, lift, and bring the right knee to right elbow, to left elbow. Squeezing the core, just tapping to side for 5, moving with control. 4, feel those abs switch on. 3, 2, 1, and back to dog, hop to seated. Both legs out in front of you, soft bend through the knees. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, stretching forwards and breathing into the lower back, breathing into the hamstrings, working there for 3. Inhaling. Exhaling. 2. 1 more deep breath in. And rolling up there, and we're finding our way to a boat pose. So squeezing in the core, finding the sit bones, holding there, hands can plant. If you're feeling it, rocking some legs, strong, strong, strong. 5, well done. 4, 3, 2, change direction, knees back in towards the chest for 5. Really lift up through the chest. 4, great job. 3, 2, 1, and from there we're going to lower down onto our back, plant both feet, left foot into the sky, and I'm going to squeeze the core, power the hips high, and slow, controlled lower. 2 more, powerful, lift and press, stamping to the ceiling, slow lower down, 1 more time, lift, 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 squeeze, and lower, swapping over, left foot grounds, right foot comes up, off we go, so powerful, press up, squeeze up, slow release down, 2 more, lift, 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 squeeze and press, and lower, we're strengthening through the quads, the glutes, final time, lift up, power up, squeeze, and lower, rock straight up and over. All right, round 4, finding plank, use the toes, lower to low plank, inhale, up dog, exhale your way, downward facing dog, deep breath in, and down, bending the knees up to hands, inhale, long flat back, stretch out, exhale, fold. Ground down with the feet, rise and lift and stretch. Hands to heart center, let's go. Right foot down, left foot comes up, tree pose. Remember, stabilizing via that lovely squeeze of the right quad, lifting up with your hands, softening through the shoulders. Think about that transition to pigeon chair in 3. Inhale, exhale, 2. And 1, hands to heart center, left ankle, right knee, sink down low. Remember, the hips are coming out behind you, the shoulders are drawing back, the chest is reaching up and long, the spine is lengthening for 3. Inhale, exhale, sink it down, 2. Great job, almost there. And think about that transition, standing half moon. Right hand is going to spiral down, left foot is kicking out, engaging the right quad, and really kick, 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 lift up, lengthen up. We're rotating, so left shoulder stacks above right, and lengthening out through that right leg as well. Working here for 3. Dancer stretches, dancer pose next, 2. And 1, carefully float up, taking your right hand to your right foot, the left hand out behind you. Rotating the shoulder, so the right palm faces outside of the room, and then inhale, kick back with the right foot, reach forwards with the left hand, and then lift that right foot up to the sky, keeping the hips square, engaging the muscles of that standing leg. So we're starting that lovely stretch through the quad, inhaling and exhale, lift higher, back bend, and working on quads. 3, well done, 2, 1, release, second side. Left foot grounds, right foot's coming up, finding our way to that tree pose. Maybe the hands rise up, thinking about strong core, awesome stuff. Working here, 3, find that strength, that length through the spine, 2, and 1, hands to heart center, right ankle to left knee, sending the hips out behind us and sinking down low. Knee stays over ankle, strong through the core, lengthening through the back body, inhale. And exhale for 3. Deep breaths in. And out, shoulders back, chest reaching forwards. 2, standing half moon, and into dancer next. 1, let's go. Left hand plants, moving with control. Ground down with that left foot. Find that stability. Thinking about kicking out with that right foot as hard as you can. Maybe extend that right hand up. Thinking about engaging the core, releasing the shoulders and lengthening the spine. Remember, balance is coming from that abdominal engagement as well as the leg strength. Dancer in 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1, carefully float up. See if you can catch that balance. Nice. Taking your right hand to your right foot, maybe walking the fingers around so the right palm faces the right big toe. Left hand reaches forwards, right hand kicks back, lengthen, and then start to lift. Remember, engage the muscles of that standing leg. Feel the left hip draw backwards, kick back, reach back, and find that lovely back bend, that stretch through the quads. Amazing stuff. Hang on in there. 3, inhale. Exhale, lifting higher, 2. And 1, transition, right foot down, rise tall, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long flat back, plant both hands, find your way to plank, and come on down, forearm plank, elbows underneath the shoulders, use the toes, move the body weight forwards and backwards. Lovely strength through the core, through the abdominals, working here for 3. So we've got a forearm plank with leg lift, a twisting plank, and then we're going to take it into panther. 2, and 1, let's move. Left elbow under left shoulder, right hand to the sky. Option to stay there. Option to lift and lower that top leg. Remember, you can take any side plank variations you like. Kneeling is awesome, or you can stagger the feet. Working here, 3. Keep those hips high, move with control through that leg. 2, And one, transition, right elbow down, left hand lift, strong core, lifting and lowering that top left leg, keeping the hips high, squeezing, moving with control. Nice work. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. We're up in a plank, and we're going to tap opposite hand to foot, spiking the hips, squeezing in the core. Try not to feel the hips move from side to side, but use the abdominals, the strength of the shoulders. Keep shoulders and hips in line. Working here for 3. So it's panther next. 2, and 1. So find your way to plank. Drop the knees, so they're hovering an inch or so off the mat, just underneath the hips. Squeezing in the core, pressing the hands hard into the mat, feeling the shoulder blades come apart. Working here, we're just going to hold for 5. Deep breaths in and out. 4. Press the hands really hard into the mat. Feel those quads start to fire. 3, 2, 1. And hop back to plank. Use the toes, lower through low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale your way to a downward facing dog. From there, spreading the fingers out wide, straight into dog plank rolls. So rippling forwards, rolling back. Lovely, easy flow through the spine. Feeling the muscles, the legs and the core and the shoulders get involved. Working here for 3. So roll out 2. And 1, come on down, forearm dog, hold if you need to. Right foot grounds, left foot lifts and drive knee to nose. Inhale, lift and stretch. And drive, squeeze the abs. One more time, inhale. Exhale, swap, left foot down, right foot lifts, and drive knee to nose. Power and lift and stretch. Strong core drive, one more time, lift. And drive, plant both feet. From there, coming up to a down dog. Left foot is going to rise, and we're going to take left elbow from left to right elbows, or if you want to progress it, we're going to take sliders, so left elbow goes to left elbow, left wrist, right wrist, and we're drawing a little square. So knee draws a little square, or you move side to side, either one, strong and controlled for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a pigeon. Left knee behind left wrist, left toes turning out. Look over your right shoulder, knee, ankle, hip out in alignment, and from there we're just going to fold over that front leg, stretching into the glutes, into the back of the leg, extending through the spine. Nice little breather after those sliders. Working here for 3, shoulders relaxed. 2, 1 more breath in, and out. Find your way back up to dog. So we've got side to side, or your little squares again, so right foot lifts. We're going to take right knee to right elbow to left elbow to right, or you're moving wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, squeezing in the core, moving with control for 5. Well done. 4. So try to make it controlled wherever you are. 3. Really power up the core, the shoulders. 2. And take a pigeon. Right knee behind right wrist, and left knee, ankle, hips slide out behind you. Stretching out, just take it easy, working at your own level. Nice job. Working here, really full breaths in and out, relaxing down, stretching out for 3. Inhaling, exhaling 2. 1 more really deep inhale, exhale. And from there, find your way all the way back up to a downward facing dog. Hop to seated. Both legs out in front of you, soft bend through the knees, rise tall. Inhale. And exhale, stretching forwards, folding forwards, double leg forward fold. So we're thinking about breathing into the lower back, into the hamstrings, taking a moment to reset for 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. And out, roll on up. Find your way to a boat pose, strong through the core. Hold, plant the hands if you need to. And if you're feeling it, let's go on a little bike ride. 5, squeeze the core. 4, lifting up through the chest. 3, 2, change direction, knees back into chest. 5, 4, shoulders back. 3, 2, and come all the way down. Both feet plant, left leg into the sky, and we're going to squeeze and press. Slow lower, 2 more. Powerful lift and press and squeeze and up. And slow release down. 1 more time. Lift, 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 squeeze. And lower, swapped over. Left foot down, right foot comes up. Off we go. So we're going to take a powerful lift and squeeze and press up. Slow release down. 2 more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze and press. And lower. 1 more time. Powerful lift and press on up. And lower on down. From there, heels coming towards the bum. We're either taking pelvic rolls, using the strength of the core, to lift the lower body off the mat. Or if you're feeling like taking it further, lifting all the way up, taking reverse curls. So squeezing in the core, lifting the hips away from the mat, slowly lowering down. Remember, we're trying to use the muscles of the abdominals to control the lift and the lower rather than swinging the legs. Really nice little burner for the lower abs, working here for 5. So lift and lower with control, 4. Great job, 3, 2, and rock it all the way up and over. Let's go, round 5, plank. Lower through low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale your way all the way back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and down. From there, bend the knees, hop to hands. Inhale, extend. Exhale to fold. Ground down, rise up, lift up. Off we go. Right foot down, left foot is coming up, tree pose. So find that stability. Oh, she says, falling over. Find that strength. Engage in muscles, that standing leg. Hands reach up tall, shoulders relax. Working there for 3. So we're thinking about opening through the hips, stabilizing, using the core. 2. Pigeon chair next. 1. Hands to heart center. Left ankle to right knee. Sending the hips out behind us, drawing the shoulders down the back. Strong core. Opening up through the hips, strengthening standing leg. Standing half moon next. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Right hand floats down to the mat. Left hand can be on hip or up to the sky. We're flexing that left foot or pointing it and pressing out with that left leg. Really engaging and stretching and opening through the heart, opening through the hips. Dancer poses next in 3. Deep breaths in and out. 2. And carefully float up, taking your left hand to the left foot, right hand out in front of you. Engage the muscles of that standing leg. Start to kick and extend, so left foot reaches backwards, right hand reaches forwards, and then lift both to the sky. So we're finding that lovely back bend, stretching out through the quads. Deep breaths in. And out for 3, engage the muscles of that standing leg for balance. 2, runner's lunges next. 1, left toes back, hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale, take a twist. Left elbow to right knee, ground down with the feet, squeeze the core and rotate, drawing the heart towards the thumbs, drawing the left foot back, engaging the muscles of that, the right hip back, left quad engage. Working here, 3. So really firing up the legs into the abdominals. 2, and 1 step forwards with control. Left foot grounds, right foot comes up. Second side, so we're finding that tree pose. Remember, find that stability through the standing leg. If you're ready, raise up with the hands, soften through the shoulders, engage the core, engage the glutes for that lovely neutral pelvis. Working here at 3. So think about that next pose, standing pigeon chair. 2, and 1, hands to heart center. Let's go. Right ankle to left knee, sending the weight out behind you. Take it easy. Make sure that left knee isn't tracking too far over the left ankle. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders back. Awesome. Looking good. Working here. 3. Deep breaths in. And out, sink down low. 2, standing half moon. Dancer and runner's lunge coming up. And 1, standing half moon. Let's go. Left hand comes down to the mat. We're going to flex the right toes, really reach and stretch. Maybe the right hand reaches up to the sky. So really, really, really kick out with that right foot. Relax the shoulders. Draw the crown of the head away from the hips. Deep breaths in. And out. Engaging the muscles of that standing leg. Holding there. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. And think about that transition. 1, come on up. Right hand to right foot. Left hand forwards, engage in the muscles of that standing leg. Inhale, reach back, stretch back, and rise up to the sky. Finding that lovely stretch the lower back through the quads. 3, inhale. Exhale, lift. 2, think about that runner's lunge. 1, careful movement back with that right foot, hands to heart center, find that stable base. Inhale, and exhale, twist. Right elbow to left knee. So we're thinking about drawing the left hip and the left foot back, squeezing in the core, powering the feet into the mat, drawing the heart to the thumbs, both shoulders back, broadening out between the collarbones. Inhale, and exhale, strong core, powerful, lift up that right quad, make sure that leg is engaged. 3, 2, 1, and step forwards with control. Nice work. Rise tall. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long flat back. Plant the hands. And hop it back. Find a plank. Come on down. We're in a forearm plank. And from there, we're going to use the toes. Move the body weight forwards and backwards. Finding that energy in the back body through the core. Working here for 5. So strong, controlled movements. 4, 3. Feel that power in the shoulders. 1 long line. Heels to hands. 2, 1, and we're taking left elbow down, right hand to the sky, hold, adjust, or if you're feeling it, lift and lower that top leg, challenge that balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, And right side, right elbow down, left hand rises. The hips are high, opening through the heart, flexing that left foot, lifting and lowering. So we're challenging our balance. Hang on in there. 5, 4, nice work. 3, 2, 1. Find your way all the way up to a high plank. Opposite hand to foot taps, so we're twisting, re-squeeze the core, so the hips extend high, dynamic stretch through the hammies, strong through the abs for 5, 4, well done, 3, 2, 1, and from there we're going to find our way into a panther. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees hover underneath the hips, hold. Or if you're feeling it, let's take some little panther crawls this time, moving forwards and backwards, trying to keep the spine long, the core engaged, the hips low, working here for 5, 4, so we're building strength in the quads and the abs and the shoulders, 3, 2, 1, and find your way to plank. From there, either taking a toe tap out, or if you're feeling it, we're going to jack it out. A little bit of cardio, pressing the hands really hard into the mat, just jumping out and in, staying light on the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work, plank, low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. So find your way up to your down dog. Spread the fingers out wide, the core is tight, ripple forwards, roll it back. So we're undulating, flowing through the spine. Feel the core get involved. Feel those shoulders power up. 5. Well done. 4. So rippling forwards and back. 3, 2, 1. And find your way to a dog there and down to a forearm dog. Elbows are down, hips are high. Left foot rises, squeeze that left glute and drive knee to nose. Inhale, reach and stretch and drive, power into those abs. One more time, lift. And drive, swap sides, left foot down, right foot lifts, and drive knee to nose. Lift and stretch, and drive, strong core, one more time, lift, and drive, right foot meets left, coming all the way up onto the hands, and from there we're into our sliders. So we're taking the left knee, either to left elbow to right elbow, or drawing a little square. Strong through the core for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take pigeon, left elbow behind the left wrist, and sliding out with that right leg behind you. So nice release. We're stretching out through the hips, thinking about keeping the body weight even between both hips. Stretching out, inhale. Exhale. We've got a nice little cardio boost coming up next, so use this time to slow down the breath, recover. Working here for 3, inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. From there, come all the way back up to dog. Left foot down, right foot lifts, inhale, and exhale. Taking your right up knee to right elbow to left elbow, either from going from side to side or taking it elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow, drawing a little square, working into the shoulders, into the abs. 5. So we're going to move straight into pigeon next. 4. Hang on in there. 3, 2, and 1. Right knee becomes behind right wrist, sliding the left foot back, inhaling. And exhale, relax, stretch out, shoulders softening, working here for 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Deep breaths in. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1. Come all the way up to dog. All right, as promised, spread the fingers out wide. Shakti jumps, right foot to the sky, knee to nose, and then we're just taking a little bounce. So it's like you're about to pop up into a handstand. So swing and kick. Get that heartbeat up. Working here for 5. You just want to take a slow knee drive as a low impact option. Rock on. 4. Press really hard with hands into mat. 3. Nice little way to prep for handstands. 2. 1. Second side, right foot down, straight in, left foot rises. Knee to nose and bounce. Pressing hands hard into mat, looking good. Remember, you can take the low impact option for 5, 4. Hang on in there. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Take 1 breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And hop to seated. Both legs out in front of you. Soft bend through the knees. We're very near the end. Inhale. Reach up, lift up. Angle the body forward, shimmy the hips out behind you, double leg forward fold, stretching into the lower back, into the hamstrings, inhale, and exhale. So working here for just 3, deep breaths in, and out, 2, 1 more breath in, And out, roll on up, find your way to boat pose. Remember, you can hold, you can plant the hands. If you're feeling it, cycle it out. So squeeze the core, lift up, chest reaches forwards. 5, 4, well done. 3, 2, change direction, knees back in towards the chest. 5, working into those abdominals, working on balance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the feet, roll all the way down. And bridge press, left foot into the sky, right foot ground, lift and squeeze on up. Slow, controlled, lower, working here. 3, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower, 2, powerful, lift, lift, lift. 1 more, powerful, press and squeeze. And lower, left foot down, right foot lifts. And let's go, powerful, lift up, squeeze. Slow, controlled, lower, 2. So find that power, lift up with control, lower down with control. 1 more. Lift, 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 squeeze. And lower from there. Heels in towards the bum. Squeezing the core, lift. And lower the pelvis. Thinking about lifting up using the abdominals. If you want to more, we're extending the legs, taking into reverse curl. So taking chin to squeezing in the core. The chest moves towards the chin. Make sure you're lowering with control, challenging those abdominals. Working here for 5. So really close to the end now. 4. So lift and lower with control. 3. Nice flow through the spine. 2. 1 more. And release. Bring the soles of the feet together there. Froggy bridge to finish. Froggy sit-ups to finish. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the hands over the head, engage the core, chin to just squeeze the core, lift up, reach up and over, and then lower down again. If that's too much, we're just going to take chin to chest, squeeze, pulse, reach forwards and lower. So either a full sit-up or a modification. We're slowly lowering, powerfully lifting, working into the abdominals, finding a lovely 4, looking good. 3. So deep breath in and out. Squeeze, feel that lovely power through the abdominals. 2. Taking 1 more if you can, lifting all the way up. And rolling down. And well done. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little hug in. Absolutely smashing job today. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then we'll just take a final few stretches. Taking your left ankle to the right knee and taking the hands through towards the right shin. So we're finding this lovely stretch right down through the back of the left leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling the shoulders move down the back. The back of the neck is long. Stretching in for 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Swapping over. Right ankle onto left knee. Supine pigeon on the other side. Just finding a nice juicy stretch through the quads, through the back of the leg. Shoulders are relaxing. Inhaling. And exhaling for 3. Deep breaths in. And out. 2. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Right foot extends, hugging with the left. And we take that little twist to the other side. Left arm extends, moving left knee and left hand away from each other. Inhaling. And exhaling, releasing the left shoulder down, breathing into the lumbar spine, into the outside of that left leg. For 3, inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, transition. Left leg extends, hug in with the right knee. Inhale. And exhale, take that twist. So just drawing the right hand and the right knee long away from each other, stretching out, and then letting the shoulder and the knee release down. So you find that really beautiful release through the spine, through the chest. Inhaling. Exhaling for 3. Deep inhales. And on the exhale, relax. 2. And 1, come back through center, give yourself a squeeze, and we're taking happy baby there. So peace and fingers around the big toes, knees in towards the armpits, and have a little wiggle, a little rock and roll. Thinking about extending the whole of the lower back down towards the floor, back of the neck is long, shoulders releasing down the back. Deep breaths in and out. Feel free to have a little rock and roll, a little pedal out with the legs, whatever feels nice. Inhaling, exhaling for 3. Deep breaths in and out. 2. And 1. Soles of the feet come together. Hands can release over the head, letting the shoulders and the hips and the heels relax down. Inhaling. Exhaling for 3. Deep breaths in. And out. 2. One more final inhale. Exhale. Perfect. From there, draw the knees in, take a final little squeeze. And from there, we're just going to rock all the way back up to seated. So finding yourself into a nice comfortable seat with the sit bones grounding the spine long. Inhale, reaching up, stretching up, and then interlock the hands, turn them up to the sky. Inhale, press and lengthen through the side body. And exhale, chin to chest, press the backs of the hands towards the front of the room, draw the shoulders down and apart. Find that lovely stretch out there. Take a deep breath in. And from there, release, give yourself a little shoulder roll, have a little shimmy out, and have an awesome rest of your day. Thanks for joining, team. Namaste. Great job. Well done. Thank you.